Hello my fellow Keyblade wielders, I am the Kingdom Key and welcome back to another video and welcome back to the second installment of our Q&A Fridays series. Hope that you are all doing good and having a magnificent Friday and a good start to your weekend. For those of you that are working and are in work, don't worry, the quest, the journey to the weekend is almost upon you. You can do this. Now, I just want to say thank you all so much for all of your support. As always, you guys have been amazing. And I want to dive into some questions for you. Sorry that it's a little bit late. Your boy actually fell asleep because doing the 4 AM shifts at work, yeah, will knock you out, especially when you've been a bit sleep deprived as well because of noise in your local area. But anyway, let's dive into question number 1. Our first question comes from Sir Isaac. His question is, which game do you think would benefit from a manga more, Coded or Union Cross / Dark Road? Okay, so in all honesty, I believe both of those would benefit from a manga. Not saying Coded would, but I'm saying that especially Union Cross, Kingdom Hearts, Dark Road, those two could definitely use a manga series. The reason why I say this is because Kingdom Hearts Union Cross or Kingdom Hearts Union, whatever you want to call it, because I know it's had like Union X or Union Cross, or then, you know, I believe that one would especially benefit from a manga because it is 5 hours and 30 minutes worth of cutscenes, and I know that, and I'm not blaming anyone or anything, it's just like a generational thing with each new generation, and with how society is with certain social medias like TikTok and now YouTube Shorts, people's attention spans are getting a little bit shorter, so they don't want to sit through a 20-minute video, let alone a whole 5 hours worth of cutscenes to, you know, go through. So, you know, yeah, I definitely think both of those, and Dark Road I think would look amazing in a manga, to do the whole story of younger Xehanort and how he came to accept the darkness and everything, and why he did what he did when he was at that age, and yeah, especially how he met the Master of Masters and everything. I think that could really benefit. So thank you for your question, Isaac. Our next question comes from my friend Sleeve. Shout out to her for making her own fandom manga crossover series. For next time, what do you think a Palpu fruit tastes like? More like pineapple or mango? Something else? Do you know what? So since I saw that you commented this, when you first commented this, I obviously read it and thumbs it up and everything. I actually had to think about this. Now, taking into account how it has its, like, you know, its overall coating, its layer on the top that you'd have to peel back, I think inside it would taste probably a little bit refreshing like a pineapple, but it would sort of have like a water-like texture to it, like very juicy, sort of like a little bit watery, like how a watermelon is. Not as filled with water, but just a little bit. But I also feel like it would be very citrusy, sort of like a orange would be. So kind of like maybe mixing a bit of a pineapple, a little bit of a lemon, and an orange together, and I feel like that's the overall kind of taste that it would have. That's just me going based on, like, you know, the fact that it's on like a really hot island world, and, you know, because it is otherworldly, because Destiny Islands is a world, so, you know. So yeah, thank you for your question, Sleeves. Guys, check her out for all of her content that she does with her Kingdom Hearts World Keeper manga. Also, can I just take the moment to say thank you to all of you for being so supportive to one another. Like, look at you guys. You guys are actually liking other people's questions and comments as well. That is absolutely amazing. You guys are so supportive. I love it. Our next question comes from Marvel and DC 379. Excellent video. I always love Q&A videos because of how much we get to know a person. My only question is, how would you rank your favorite and least favorite Kingdom Hearts games? Oh, okay, that's actually a good question, because after I have done the Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix Let's Play and done some of the others, I was actually gonna plan to shortly after do a review and then give it my score. But if I had to rank favorite to least favorite, I'd have to say my least favorite is Chain of Memories, just because of the combat, but for its story, I love it. So for the combat side of it, it does deduct a few points, and for the story being so great, I would have to overall only give it about a 6, just because the combat is just not there for me. So that's a 6, so that's the lowest one. I cannot actually decide what my favorite Kingdom Hearts game is. So I would have to rate Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3. I'd give Kingdom Hearts 2 a solid 9, whereas for me, Kingdom Hearts 3, I enjoyed it a little bit more. I think it was just that I wasn't super over expecting anything, so I enjoyed it a lot more than I think most people did. So in all honesty, I'll give Kingdom Hearts 3 a 9.8. So that's just me. So thank you for your question. Our next question comes from Papa Noble. Sorry for missing the first round of questions, so here's mine. If you could have any stand from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which would you pick and why? Oh my goodness. Okay, dude, so I actually had to give this some thought. So I would actually go with Golden Wind, aka Gold Experience. The reason why is because of its healing ability to be able to just take sort of like an atom or some kind of mineral, so like a rock for example, and then say like a friend of mine got like, I don't know, seriously injured and they needed like a kidney, like, you know, like replacement. I could just be like, bam, Golden Wind, and, you know, like fix it for them. So I would probably do it just to help my friends. In all honesty, I wouldn't want it for the crazy powers, but the crazy powers that it has, and then even in its you know, it's a second form with the arrow. I don't want to give spoilers if people haven't seen it. Yeah, the fact that it then says I have abilities beyond my user's recollection. Yeah, that doesn't hurt the perk, if you know what I mean. But hey, thank you for your question. Our next question comes from, I'm sorry dude, I'm just gonna call you Purple. Q&A for next time. Do you think the philosophy of Kingdom Hearts is important at all? Like, would the games affect how you think? Okay, so again, this is something that I'm going to be doing a video on. It's going to be a little series called My Story with Kingdom Hearts, because growing up how I was with learning disabilities and it not being so acceptable at the time, and people not willing to help people with learning disabilities, because I've got dyslexia and dyspraxia and I don't even know what else, because I was meant to go for a checkup when I was like 8, I'm now 25, but yeah, so I was always bullied and beaten the hell out of because of it, and I was bullied to the point where I actually had to go to hospital and get stitches in my head because a kid didn't like me, and my head was already cracked because of this one kid was just messing around and swinging a big like truck toy or whatever it was, and it caused the first little crack in my head. I didn't need to go to the hospital for that, but then the kid who didn't like me a lot, he found a brick from this brick wall that was at my school and cracked my skull open with it even further, to the point where I had to have stitches, and my mom actually kept me off of school for 2 whole months because she didn't trust the school, and then the next 2 months we already had off anyway for the summer holidays, so my mom basically kept me off for 4 months. And my brother ended up feeling so bad about it that I was able to actually finally play his PS2. He actually came into my room, set up a spare TV that he had, and put the PS2 in my room, and he went, okay, this is your first video game, you can play it. And I looked at it and it was Kingdom Hearts, and being a kid with no friends or any like sort of thing like that, Kingdom Hearts has shaped me massively, like my personality, the way how I think, the way how I try to talk to people and treat people. So yeah, just that's a little bit to give you it, so sorry that it was a long answer. Hope that you have a good one. Our next question comes from Cambone. This is a question for next time. Is there a world you would like to go back to that we haven't seen in a while? Oh my goodness. Okay, so if we were ever allowed to have the opportunity, because I know that it was to do with copyright licenses and stuff like that, and the fact that I think the guy who did Tarzan didn't actually like how it was portrayed, I would love to go back to Deep Jungle because I love Tarzan, but if failing that, I would love to see Agrabah again, but in a mainline game, so like Kingdom Hearts 4 or 5 or whatever else, you know, not just in another mobile game, because I'm assuming that it might possibly be in Missing Link because it's been in almost every other mobile game. Actually, no, it has, yeah, it's been in both Dark Road and Union Cross, so yeah. Thank you for your question. Our next question comes from Josh Cruiser. Yes, you said my name right, lol. Love these videos. Q&A for next time. Favorite ability and drive forms. Oh, okay, that's a really good question. So, I would have to say favorite ability has to be, wait, would you count a spell as an ability? No, you wouldn't. That's a spell. Silly me. I would have to say it's probably Aqua's Shock Lock and the Shock Lock ability that you obtain in Kingdom Hearts 3. Absolutely loved that. Also, I'd say, yeah, Keyblade transformations, I guess they're an ability because they have to be taught to you, so I'd have to say those. Drive form, it would have to be Vala form and Final form as well as Limit form, but to be honest with you, I love all of the drive forms, so thank you for your question. Anyways, thank you all so much for sending in your questions for the Q&A. I really appreciate you guys, and everything that you do. It's just been incredible with the amount of support that you guys have been sending my way, even when I've done terrible, bad Kingdom Hearts voice acting. But hey, thank you all so much. I really do appreciate you. When I do say I actually do really mean it, and that I do appreciate you all. The fact that you all enjoy my videos as much as you do, and the fact that you're always trying to like them up when you can, and it's like I notice even when you don't have the time, you guys always go and like them back up when you've had a minute. So thank you all so much for all of your support. It is absolutely appreciated, and the support is just immense. Now, I am sorry if this video gets uploaded a little bit late. Your boy is very, very hungry because, as I said at the start of the video, I forgot to, I was just asleep because of work. But hey, I'm gonna go and get some lunch. I hope that you all have a great day, and if you want more of my time later on, I will see you guys later on because I will be live streaming here on YouTube today. We'll be streaming some more Kingdom Hearts, it looks like. So, if you guys want to catch me and get a little bit more of my time and come and chat it up with me, you're always welcome to. So thank you all so much. I am the Kingdom Key. I hope that you all have a great day. May your heart be your guiding key, and peace.